Conditions remain pretty hot as we go into the rest of this evening. At times today, it felt like the 120s. A few spots may even gotten up to the 130s. Right now, still seeing a couple readings at about 120 with the heat index. That's Dixon and Roscoe as of this hour. Elsewhere, it still feels like about 115 with that high humidity. So continue to pace yourself and drink lots of water. Try to get into the air conditioning. Do everything that you were doing earlier today over the rest of the night and tomorrow, because we don't see the heat relaxing yet. Excessive heat warnings in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, so that heat stays strong through tomorrow night, and then we get some relief after that. So for the rest of today, look for those heat index values to stay very high. In fact, Rockford saw its third warmest on record. Now, records only go back to the early 1950s, but still over the last 70 years, this is the third hottest we've ever seen with the heat index highest, 125. That was in 1995. Glad that we didn't quite hit that mark or break that record, but still plenty of hot weather to go. Rest of this evening feeling like about 100 to 110. Temperature itself dropping into the 80s later tonight, but as you can see, it still feels like basically 100 after sunset. We'll continue to have this high heat again over the next 24 hours. And one of the hidden dangers with all this, we barely cool off overnight. Upper 70s coming for the overnight lows, so your body doesn't get a break unless you have air conditioning or ways to try to stay cool overnight. So even if you don't have air conditioning, lots of fans, cool bath or shower, something to make sure that your body gets some rest before it has to fight off the heat again tomorrow, which we'll definitely see. Starting off tomorrow morning, right at about 80, it feels like 85 though, and then jumping quickly up to right around 100, if not hotter than that, throughout the course of the afternoon. Temperatures themselves may approach 100 degrees. If we get into the 100s, that would be near record territory for this time of year. So this is something that, yes, we can get hot, but not usually this hot around our backyard. We've had a series of cold fronts then coming in late this week, providing some relief. Still feeling somewhat hot on Friday, but not nearly what we're seeing for tomorrow. And then we drop again with the second cold front on Saturday. That will get us back down a little below average. So it'll feel like the upper 70s thanks to the humidity leaving as well as that heat. And it's that combination that we're dealing with right now. That all goes away. Comfortable conditions starting this weekend. There is a slight chance for spotty showers and storms with a couple cold fronts on Friday, so we'll watch out for that. Otherwise, it's sunshine and cooler weather into next week, upper 70s, low 80s long term. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather does heat up a little bit right at the end of the month and heading into September, but not to the point where we're talking about dangerous levels of heat like we're seeing right now.